Hello, I'm Dr. Tsai, the acupuncturist and the herbalist, of course, the artist. And today we're going to talk about this art. So basically, what I do is use medicine as art, also arts as medicine, healing arts and arts healing. So use the arts as medicine to helping people physically, mentally, and spiritually. So that's the new movements I started, and hopefully people continue to do the correct things and have a balanced life and have a harmony in their life. So first we use this line. So the lines is a continuation. So like acupuncture meridians and the chi flow. So my I try to achieve is a continuation with the whole pendants, just with a long line stroke, and then never stop. So hopefully they get a more harmony flow, not get too much blockage and sluggishness. So that's one way. That's with the yan, and after that I use color and with a mix with the water and the pour and the canvas. So then in this way they can have an uncontrolled, they move around themselves, and sometimes they have a lot of unexpected those movements. So that's related with the yin. So nines is yin, the color more related with the yin and the movements, and so that's the yin and yang balance. And then the five elements of color, so the blue is good for your liver and the gallbladder, and the yellow is good for your digestion system, and the red is good for your heart, and the black is good for your kidney, and the white is good for your lungs. So the whole universe run with the yin and yang and the five elements. So we are part of the human being, part of the, I mean, we are the human beings, a part of the universe. So we have no exception. We are have yin and yang controlled by the whole universe. And the arts so have no exception. So they are part of the universe. So they control by the yin and yang. So that's why when you create the art, if you have this yin and yang balance and the five elements inside, so usually you create the art that's more balanced and have a harmony effect and the physical condition. Of course, they can go a little bit cool or a little bit hot. So that's the yin and yang. So if that situation, you just for the viewer, of course, one art cannot match with everybody. So that's just like you go to the gallery or museum. You know, some people just love the arts, one piece, then they have other five, six people just hate it. So that's understandable because actually because the physical condition is completely different. So they have yin and yang balance. Their physical condition different, so they reflect, and the art is different. So that's why I have one patient, and they just happen, have this art created by the artist, and he hang it in his home. That's so the beginning he just look at the art, then they start realize the art's really not match with their system. They just hate it, and the wife will actually love it, and then hang in there for weeks, months, and one day he said, "I cannot handle that art anymore." And then they tell the wife. The wife said, "Go ahead and do whatever you want to do." So they said, "Drive me crazy." So these arts just not a match with this collector's physical condition. So he pick up the art, and even first they put in the garage, and a few weeks later, even in the put the garage, he thought about it. He get so sick, so he has to smash it and throw in the garbage and throw them away. So that's how much sometimes the art can affect the physical condition, because obviously this art may very good for some other people, but not necessarily good for him. So that's why it's very important to get the right art to match with your physical condition and make you physically healthy, mentally healthy, and spiritually healthy. So of course, if you don't know what you like, what they match with your system. Of course, if you're physically healthy, I mean, physically, mentally, and spiritually, maybe sick, and sometimes you look at the art, you may like it so much, and this is just like medicines. If you like it so much, go ahead to buy home, bring home, and enjoy the art, and use as medicine actually. So because they do take about 20 minutes to go through your body. If you, that's why it's not only just one view like you go through the museum or gallery, just walk through. Then you do you look at the art. A lot of arts have to take for a while to absorb the information into your body. So of course, if you bring home, if the arts match with your system, and use as medicine to enjoy and use as medicine to help you balance your physical condition. But for a while, a few weeks later, or a few months later, or even a few years later, if you hate that art, you don't like anymore. So you better you really take them down and put the storage as a collection. So you don't want to continue to hate that art to absorb the information to get into your body because they can throw you out of balance. So because they view sometimes they reflect in your system. So example, if you're a very nervous person all the time, and you create the art, so you collect these art, and usually you're looking for the arts very smooth, cool, and try to balance you out. You feel good. And example, this paintings more have a lot of blue color and balance you out. And so the of course sometimes it takes for a while to get into your system. And after you collect that art, that's a match with your system. And then the opposite condition is some people they so depressed and fatigue and always tired and they have no energy to talk, and so their energy level is too low, or they have too much yin, and then they're looking for the yang, and they're looking for more red color and the yellow color, and it looks more fast line and more movements, and a lot of those kind of movements to balance their physical condition. So that's understandable. So just sometimes you just collect these arts, make sure they use as medicine to really to balance your system. So in this way you don't get sick. So if, for example, you depress, you collect the art as your medicine, so very red, fast moving, and you hang in the home for a while. If you, of course, you have to do the other things, exercise, eat the right food, and have a balanced life. Have a good friends, good family, and try to do the right things, and try to not purposely harm people, and create a complication, and do the nice things. So that's helping people, and I help yourself too. So that's why it's very important to have a balanced life. So once you balanced, so sometimes you may start to realize the art is not a match with you anymore. You can collect that art, use a storage or whatever, and but you should not continue to looking for those the too overactive artwork. And sometimes the artwork could be very violently. And if you're going to keep watching them, view them too long, they can affect your physical condition. So today we run out of time, and we really appreciate your watching. And I need the support. If you can collect my work, I really appreciate it. And we talk more, and hopefully you and have a balance, body and mind and spirit. Thank you for watching.